Hey, Monica. You got a minute?
Hey, Bryant, what's up?
It's about Friday's date.
Oh, I see. What is it?
Turns out, I'm not actually gonna be able to make it after all.
Oh?
Sorry, this one's totally out of my hands. I think I mentioned this before, but it's an important business meeting with an overseas company I'm looking to set up a long-term working relationship with. I always have to arrange meetings with these guys with the gap in time zones in mind. Which is why they always tend to be in the evening for me. And there's not much I can do about it.
What's the problem? Surely you can just get the meeting over with early. You're a freelancer, right? I thought you were flexible on stuff like this.
The only reason we're having the meeting in the first place is because of the client, so unfortunately, it's not as simple as dipping out early. Besides, they told me that even if we get done early, it's gonna take at least 4 or 5 hours. Don't worry, babe. I'll make up for it. I promise.
Fine. But if we're canceling, you have to take me to a fancy restaurant next weekend and splash out on me then instead.
Okay, that's fair. What do you want to eat?
I think I'm in the mood for French food.
It's settled then. Let's go to that 3-star French restaurant you've been wanting to go to?
Oh, that place! It looks just amazing. Deal. Thanks, baby.
I heard it's got a dress code, so we have to look the part.
Got it. Oh yeah, that reminds me. It seems like I lost my earring when I was in your room the other day. I can't find it anywhere, and that's the only place I can think of. I promise I won't get in your way while you're working, babe. Do you mind if I come in and look for it now?
Listen. The thing is, I'm just about to head out to meet a client.
Can I go in with the spare key then?
I'm
going out with the girls tomorrow, and I really want to wear those earrings. They're my favorite pair. Please, baby.
Meh. I guess there's no harm. Okay. Please remember one thing, though. My study is off limits. Just like always, okay? Absolutely do not go in there under any circumstances.
Got it.
Monica, good morning. Do you have a minute? There's a little something I need to ask you about.
Sure, what is it?
It's about yesterday. You came over while I was out with a client to look for the earring you lost, right?
That's right. I didn't find it in the end, though.
Oh, really?
That was my favorite earring, too. I was so disappointed.
Yeah, that's a real shame. Anyway, forgive me, but let's put that conversation to one side for a minute.
What's wrong?
Did you go in my study?
I may have gone in there very briefly.
I knew it!
I was so desperate to find my earring. I knew I wouldn't be able to get it off my mind if I didn't go over the entire place with a fine-tooth comb, which meant peeking in your study, too. But don't worry, I didn't look at your computer or any documents or anything official or important looking related to your work. Even if I did, I probably wouldn't understand.
That's fine, but I didn't really have anything that could cause me trouble if you saw it anyway. And that's not what I'm asking about. Listen, Monica? Did you open my desk drawer?
Oh, is this about the ring?
Huh? Yes, it actually is.
Yeah, I took it.
What? You took the ring without my permission?
Well, I figured it was for me anyway. Wait, it was, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, it was, but...
What's the problem then? I just took what was mine. You have no idea how good the timing was on this. You got me out of a real pinch. Thanks, baby.
I got you out of a real pinch.
So here's the thing. Remember that girls' holiday I went on a little while back? You see, one of my friends covered the $350 for my plane ticket. She lent it to me on the condition I pay her back by today. She was really insistent. I got bang on $350 for the ring at the pawnbrokers. Can you believe how lucky that is?
You sold the ring? You sold it for $350?
I did think about trying to haggle the guy up a bit, but whatever. I'm just happy I was able to pay off my debt.
You have got to be kidding me!
But really, Bryant? If you're gonna buy me presents, you really should push the boat out more.
Excuse me?
I understand you never get as much for the retail price when you sell stuff to a pawnbroker, but even taking that into account, I wish you would have bought me something a little higher quality. Aren't I worth more to you than $350?
Oh my God, Monica! What have you done? As far as I can see, either one of two things has happened here. Either you let him haggle you down to an absurdly low price, or you went to a shady pawnbroker.
Huh?
You would have never gotten so little for it otherwise.
What do you mean?
That was an expensive top-of-the-range ring!
Huh? It was? How much?
$25,000!
$25,000?
And a real diamond in it! And not just a small one either!
Seriously? I thought it was just some cheap, tacky, cubic zirconia.
I bought it at the most luxurious jeweler in the state. I had to book an appointment just to go in and browse, for crying out loud. The appraisal certificate was right next to the ring in the drawer. Are you saying you didn't notice?
I didn't notice. Don't worry, baby. I'm gonna head back to the pawnbrokers and get it back. Just you wait. Ryan's?
How did it go?
They don't have it anymore.
What?
Apparently they sold it yesterday.
Seriously? Do you have any idea who bought it?
They said they're not at liberty to disclose that information.
Oh my God. That's it then. There's nothing we can do.
But this isn't so bad, Bryant. I mean, think about it. It was for me in the first place, right?
Well, it was. But I feel like that's not the...
No problem then. Just think of this as having given me it a little earlier than expected. This happened after I got a hold of it, and I had no way of knowing, so it can't be helped. Plus, it did pay off my debt, every cloud. No use crying over spilled milk, you know. It's fine, baby, really.
What?
I won't deny it is a little unfortunate, but I'm not gonna let it bother me, so you shouldn't either. Please let it go. Okay, that settles it then. That's the end of that.
How can you move on from this so easily?
Life's too short to dwell on bygones. What's done is done. We could cry and complain and be all down in the dumps, but where would it get us? Let's take a forward-looking, constructive attitude towards this, okay? You can't choose what happens to you, but you can choose how you react to it.
What the hell are you talking about? Happens to you? But you're the one who...
More importantly, let's think about something a little more fun. This conversation is boring now. That reminds me! Did you already make the booking at the fancy French restaurant next weekend? Since we don't eat out at places that nice very often, I think we should make the most of it and go for the 7 courses with champagne option.
That's enough!
Huh?
We're not going to the restaurant.
What? Why not? Aren't you forgetting something? This is your way of apologizing to me for canceling our date on Friday. You still have making up to do, mister. It has nothing to do with the whole ring thing. You're still not hung up on that, are you? Geez, seriously? You better not be sulking.
You still don't understand, do you?
Understand what?
Come on, just think about this. When do I buy you presents? Excluding our anniversary and your birthday, I almost literally never buy you anything. Yet there I was, about to give you a $25,000 ring. Did that not make you stop and think about it for even 1 second?
No, not this again. Look, baby, I'm really touched you bought me something so nice. I am. But it's gone now. Can't we just, get over it already?
That was an engagement ring!
Huh?
The booking at the French restaurant next week. On the surface, it was my way of apologizing for the date we missed on Friday. But in reality, the plan from the beginning was to propose to you there.
What? Really?
Remember before, when you said you'd always dreamed of being proposed to at a luxury restaurant with a beautiful view of the nighttime landscape? The plan was to get down on one knee while we were eating and pop the question. I wanted to make your dream a reality. That's why I intended to keep it hidden from you until the day. It was supposed to be a surprise. That's why I went out of my way to make sure the ring was stashed away in the desk drawer of my study that you weren't supposed to go in. Huh? What kind of reaction is that?
Sorry, baby, I'm just a little incredulous. Forgive me, but I have to ask you this. Can you really afford something as expensive as a $25,000 ring?
Huh?
Do freelancers really make that much money?
That differs from person to person.
But you buying a $25,000 ring? I just can't believe it.
I just went with the old, an engagement ring should be 3 times your month's salary rule. And that's how much it came to.
What? So you must make, what, over $8,000 a month? And wait, what? No, wait, $10,000 a year?
Well, there are taxes and some other minor deductions to take into account, but if you calculate a rough overall figure, then yes, more or less.
Well, if you're that rich, you could just buy me a new ring then, can't you?
Huh?
I understand what happened is a little unfortunate, but if you work hard, you can make up for it in no time. It's just like they say, when you fall off your horse, you get straight back on it.
You're something else.
Do it for me, Bryant.
No, No! That's it. I can't do this anymore.
Where's your fighting spirit? And to think you call yourself a man. Did you say the restaurant wasn't booked? That's okay. In that case, leave it to me. I'll call them now.
It's not that I didn't book it, Monica. I just canceled it.
Huh? Why?
Because I'm breaking up with you.
What?
I can't do this anymore. I had no idea you were this irrational and lacking in common sense.
Common sense? Don't be so nasty. What does that mean?
Do you seriously still not get it?
Duh. That's why I'm asking, dummy.
You sold the engagement ring you took, without my permission, from a closed drawer in a room I told you not to go in. Your attitude when you found out that you had no hope of getting it back was awful. It was like you didn't care. Then, in spite of knowing the ring cost me $25,000, you didn't even show an inkling of any kind of sense of personal responsibility. Instead, basically ordering me to go out and get you a new one, like I'm your personal ATM. You genuinely seem to have no idea whatsoever of how awful and problematic your behavior is. I can't do this anymore. I just can't.
Oh my god!
Please, never contact me again.
Bryant, wait, please? How am I the bad guy here all of a sudden? I didn't do anything wrong! Ugh, Bryant!
A few days later, I sent Monica a compensation claim for the engagement ring through my lawyer. My lawyer, unbelievably, told me the response he got was, "That ring was a present for me, so it makes no sense that I have to pay compensation." And she refused to pay. I was at my wit's end, and playing nice was going to get me nowhere. So, I decided to tell her parents everything. The next day, I received a letter of apology through my lawyer, and the entire sum was paid into my bank account. Monica was forced to go and live back at her folks' place, and ordered to sign a written pledge agreeing to never come near me or contact me again. I heard her parents made her start work at a friend's factory, so she could start making repayments on the $25,000 they very kindly lent her. However, I recently heard from one of our mutual friends that now, even to this day, she still insists that she did nothing wrong, constantly complaining about me. Why did he do this to me? It's not fair. He also told me that other people in her life are finally starting to get sick of her bad-mouthing everyone, like she's Little Miss Perfect and can do nothing wrong. She's losing friends, one after the other, and if she's not careful, she'll be completely on her own before long.
Nothing like eating and drinking with someone else's money. I had dinner with Aurora and her family last night. What? You had free dinner again, Lillian? You got yelled at the other day when you tagged along to Audrey's dinner, remember? Oh, Ellie! Do you think I'd really stop this sweet deal just because someone yelled at me? What do you mean? Just think about it. All you have to do is sit through someone's lecture and you get free food. You get like $100 worth of food if you just listen to someone yap at you. No way I'm stopping that. You're terrible. How could you think like that? You do pay them back though, right? And not just listen to them yell at you. Huh? Of course not. I don't pay them anything. What? Why won't you repay them? I just tell them I'm broke or that I'll make it up to them. Everyone's naive. I mean, nice. So they let it slide. That's awful. I don't understand your logic. They'd be so mad if they found out that's what you're thinking. There's no need to worry. It's easy to make everyone believe me. I should be nominated for Oscars. Yeah, just watch. I'll tell everyone what you're really up to. Oh, really? That's what you're going to do, huh? I can't just let you destroy my plan. You're supposed to be on my side. How dare you, deceiving everyone like that? I won't let you just get away with eating for free all the time. Oh, shut up. I hate people that brandish the sword of justice and pretend to be a hero. If you don't stop with that attitude, I'm going to show you hell. Do you hear yourself? I'm not trying to be a hero or anything. I'm just mad at you for acting so childish. Childish? What's wrong with trying to come up with ways to save money? Don't turn me into a criminal. You're going to regret this. Regret? What are you going to do? Well, I've learned something interesting about you. I've heard that you're going to a fancy restaurant this weekend after waiting for 9 months. Savannah told me. No, don't tell me you're planning to tag along. Bingo! Not everyone can get into a place with a 9-month wait. Just tell them I'm with you, and they'll let me in. Oh, I can't wait. Don't be ridiculous. No way I'm letting you do that. Yeah, keep talking. You know, I've had many mom friends treat me to free meals. Come to think of it, you've never bought me any meals. I'll be expecting a feast this weekend. Oh, and don't ask me to pay you back later on, because I'm broke. Get real, Lillian. Stop this nonsense. You will pay me back. I'm going to make you pay. In any case, I really don't want you to come with me to the restaurant. I waited 9 months for this. Oh, I will come along. I'm also looking forward to going to the fancy restaurant. Let me just remind you that I'm more broke than you think. I will not pay you back no matter how persistent you are, which is all the more reason why you shouldn't come. No! I will get you to buy me dinner. Ugh, just shut up already. I was in the bathroom for 20 minutes. Sorry. I ate too much because the food was so good. I just returned to our table, but where are you guys? Come out, you guys. No hiding. We're on our way home already. Okay. Well, thanks for the meal then. Huh? I don't think you understand what's happening here. I never paid for your meal. Yeah, sure. You can't use that trick on me. I know you covered for me. I mean, why else would I hide out in the bathroom for 20 minutes? If you don't believe me, take a look at the check. You'll see that I didn't even pay a penny. What? How come you didn't pay for me? That was the deal. Why didn't you pay? I never agreed to paying for you. You pay for what you ate. It's as simple as that. What are you talking about? I only went to the restaurant because you were paying for me. Didn't you see all those mountain of plates that they served me? I ate all that. And I'm supposed to pay for all that food? Well, of course. That's what you ate, so you need to pay for that. Hell no. Do you realize how much I ate? It could come out to over $1,000. No way I can pay that much. You really don't have a choice here. You pay for what you ate. No, please, cover me. I'm actually pregnant with my 5th child now. I won't have enough money to even subsist on when I have this child. So please, cover for me. This time. Just this time. Will you pay for me? I see. So this is your MO, huh? What? What do you mean, my MO? Well, your MO. That's what you always say to get sympathy from all the moms and get them to pay for you. It doesn't take a Sherlock to find out what you're up to. But how? Everyone in the past bought this story. Well, it was you that told everyone how you've been getting free meals. I knew all along, even before you told everyone your dirty trick, that you were getting free meals all the time. So, what do I do? Damn it, how did I get myself into this disaster? Actually, it's everyone else that's in disaster, not you. Just consider this the retaliation and pay for your meal. No! I'm not paying anything. I told you I can't afford it. I don't even have money with me to begin with. Yeah, you've been saying that, but what do you mean you don't have money with you? It means exactly that. I don't have money. At all. No way I can afford a few $1,000s at this fancy restaurant when most of my money's already being used for daily expenses. Daily expenses, huh? But everyone has to pay their daily expenses too, you know? How is it okay that you're the only one who doesn't have to pay for meals all the time? What can I do though? I don't have money means I don't have money. You shouldn't have gone to a fancy restaurant when you're broke. It goes for other restaurants as well. You shouldn't eat out when you're broke. Why not? Are you saying that poor people have no right to eat out? That's awful. I want to go on an extravagant spree at fancy restaurants too. You can say whatever you want, but no means no. Why? I hope you know that I've told other moms about this incident tonight. Everyone's laughing at you for being in that predicament of yours. Why are they laughing at me? Because they all want you to suffer for all that you've done to them. You've given them grief. That's not true. I never gave them grief. Everyone likes me, or at least that's what I think. What? Where did you even get that idea? Everyone looks so happy when we eat together. They must be having a great time being with me if they look that happy, right? But you're saying they hate me? No way. I hope you're not seriously saying that. I feel bad for telling you this, but that's all in your head. What? It's all in my head? Who in their right mind would be happy having their money stolen? I don't think any of them even wanted to talk to you. They were just being nice. No, that's not true! But they had such big smiles on their faces. I think you were just seeing things. It's either that or they didn't want to argue with you, so they were just smiling to be nice. Why? Why would they do that to me? I don't get it. Why am I in this mess? Well, what do you think? You did this to yourself. Can't blame anyone but yourself. No! I hate those stupid sayings. To hell with you all. There's no way everyone hates me. That's not acceptable. Right. It must be hard accepting reality, but that's all you can do, you know? Just accept things as they are. Are you crazy? I just checked with one of the servers. I owe them $5,000? $5,000 for a meal? That's outrageous. What's outrageous is your stomach. How in the world did you eat that much food? Or were you picking only expensive dishes, thinking that you would be covered? Both. I did eat a lot, and I ate a lot of expensive dishes too. So, like that, you did this to yourself. You can't blame anyone but you. I have to blame someone! I can't believe this is happening to me. This all happened because you told me you were going to a fancy restaurant. It's all your fault. Get me out of this mess. Don't blame this on me. You're such a bonehead thinking you can weasel your way out of this. Hey, don't call me a bonehead. That's not nice. I don't deserve to be treated that way. Well, you are a bonehead. Anyway, you'd better pay soon or else they'll start glaring at you. They are actually glaring at me already. Why is this happening to me? You should pay and leave the restaurant. I'm sure they don't want you just sitting there. They'll kick you out, you know. But, I can't just leave without paying. But I don't have any money. Are they going to arrest me for Dine and Dash? I don't know if they'll actually arrest you for that, but maybe you should at least let your husband know so he can come get you. No way! I can't call my husband? He doesn't know that I've been getting free meals from my friends. Ah, I see. I feel sorry for your husband. He would have never guessed his wife was doing such a stupid thing. Now's not the time to be talking about my husband. I need you to come back here so that you can pay for my food. That's #1 priority right now. How many times are you going to make me say this? I am not paying for anything. Same goes for other moms. Everyone's mad at you. No one is going to pay for your meals from now on. But it's $5,000! What would you do if you were in my situation? You'd need someone's help to pay such a big sum of money, right? Well, yeah, but we wouldn't be in a situation where we have to pay $5,000 in the first place. Why? Anyone could be in this situation. It's not fair that I'm the only one suffering. It's not fair! Even a child knows that you pay for what you eat. No one goes to restaurants expecting to always be treated like you. No one finishes eating and goes, oh my god, I ate $5,000 worth of food. Don't say that! Please! Just this time, I'll never do this again. So please, please help me. Pretty please? Oh, Lillian. Unfortunately, the world is not at your beck and call. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I exchanged phone numbers with your husband at one of the parents' meetings. I can call him and have him help you. No! Don't call my husband! No way! Don't do such a crazy thing. Yeah, but... So, you're okay with being arrested for Dine and Dash? No! I don't want that either! Please, help me! Why am I in this mess? What's wrong with this world? What's wrong is your logic. You think you're always right and that you're the best. You think you can just talk shit and trick others into paying for your meals. Well, guess what? You thought wrong. Consider this a lesson. Have you ever heard of karma? What goes around, comes around. Karma? My ass! You got me in this mess. Don't get all spiritual with me with your karma talk. Well, maybe it really is karma that you're in this predicament. You were being so irrational and stupid. You would have been in that situation anyway, even if I had helped you. You have no right to talk to me that way. I didn't do anything wrong. It's your fault. Oh, excuse me for interrupting your excuses, but I just called your husband. What? How dare you? Were you even listening to me just now? What am I supposed to do, though? Just sit here and listen to you complain? I've got stuff to do, you know. I can't waste any more of my time on you. Don't say that! Please. Okay, I apologize. So just please, do something. Wow, you are unbelievable. You always blame others. You're never wrong. So childish. Why don't you face the music for once, like an adult? Yeah, but what am I supposed to do? A child cannot afford to pay $5,000. Parents always help out the kids. But you're an adult. There's no one that can or will help you. I guess your husband will pay for you once he arrives at the restaurant, but I hope you're ready to face whatever that comes after that. Hey, don't scare me like that. I just wanted to have a free meal. For free. I didn't think it'd turn into such a big mess. Do you honestly think someone will believe that? I'm sorry to tell you this, but everyone's already fed up with you and your stories. No more excuses. I hope your husband gives you a good scolding. No! Why me? It's not fair. Someone, help! Lillian kept texting me for a while saying how she's done nothing wrong. But all the texting completely stopped suddenly. I figured her husband had arrived at the restaurant. Lily's husband ended up paying for her. As for Lillian, she had to pick up a part-time job in order to pay him back. Never having had to work before, Lillian is having a tough time working 5 days a week. But I couldn't care less, as she brought this on herself. After kicking Lillian out of our group chat, I had a party with other moms to celebrate the occasion.